Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, and all you fabulous WoW people, it is good to be back. Uh, After taking a hiatus for the flu, I am actually going to be coming back and doing the Ironman challenge on a level 1 human warrior. So let's go ahead and just get rolling right on into it. Let's see, we'll try and get to at least level 10 for this first bit, and then we will see where it goes from there. Now, for all of you who aren't up to date on what the Ironman challenge is it is a challenge that is a leveling challenge. You start a fresh character from level 1. You do not pick any of your talents. You can swap specs. The biggest rule is no dying. No using potions, no using food buffs, no using any of those, anything. The only profession you can have is first aid, which is very useful, considering you're going to probably want to bandage yourself in between fights and stuff like that. And no items above green, no items above white quality, so no green items. And most importantly, no dying. However, if I do die, I won't be deleting my character. I will actually just, at that point, throw on all of his heirlooms, and we will just go from there. But for now, this is just how it's going to be. We're just going to start off. We're going to get my action bars set up, and
Well met. Be careful.
And off we go. Beating them back. Black Rock Warg slain. Now, I haven't actually gotten the chance to play any of the 735 content yet, and so this is going to definitely be a lot of fun. Finally getting to level, doing the Ironman challenge, no less. Now, part of the other part of the Ironman challenge is that I have to have at least 75% of the killing blows on the mobs. Now, this might be a little hinky. I might not be. This might be a little ill-advised on my part. I think we'll be okay. It'll be close. But the biggest reason I wanted to kill him is the extra bag. I do get the extra 4 slots because I am a authenticator holder, which is actually really, really nice. especially for this Ironman challenge. It's going to be really nice because you're not supposed to send yourself gold or anything like that. Now, I was thinking maybe I might even try doing Ironman challenge plus play with a controller, which that just is all sorts of crazy. Oh, no, 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 no! Come on, go away, man. This was my kill. Okay, a lot of people up and out about killing stuff when... because of the flu, I actually won't be doing a whole lot of talking, mostly because my throat is kind of shot still. Not to mention, I have to mute myself a lot just because I end up coughing all over the place. And so... I understand that this is not my I understand this will not be live streamed, the first episode. I just wanted to get the first episode up and going before I ended up passing out again from being sick. And so I just really wanted to make sure I got this out to everyone. Well, white quality items are okay. Now, it did say toys are allowed, so these are technically toys. Mounts, including the chauffeured Mechaniers chopper. And no matter how much you try, it just tons of people always button in. Some random kicking it here with his giant ass
What can I do for you?
mount.
Go with honor, friend.
Now, I'm actually what I'm most curious of is there was an item in this beginning area that gave stats even though it was a white item. I'm actually curious if that item is still there.
Hello. Safe travels.
And this random 103, whatever he's doing, I don't know.
need to get closer.
Well, I know I said I'd try and make this first episode to where I was level 10, but I'm not sure if I can actually hang on that long. I'm actually really surprised that I was able to get the name that I got here, Daxon. I was really surprised at that.
Hey there. See you around. How are you? See you later. Greetings. Light bless you.
Hello. See you around.
Okay. Actually... Gotta love when the fires are close enough together that I can put out a whole bunch of them all in one go. I don't know if this ever happens to anybody else while leveling a new character that you've already played before. You go to push key bindings for abilities that you don't have yet. Right as soon as I finished my charge, I wanted to hit him with my Colossal Smash, and I don't have that yet. And I'm just like, ah, that's right. Maybe next time. I actually always do this. See, that Malachite was nice. I mean, that'll be 50 copper right there. Never really understood why you're not allowed to do professions in the Ironman challenge, like other than first aid. Just because, I mean, like in reality, it would just take a lot longer. I mean, granted, yeah, you do get some XP now from.
Have a good one.
I mean, granted, you get some XP now from the.
Go with honor, friend.
Mining and herbalism, but I mean, not really enough to be something that you would use to level completely. Alright, we just got my bread and butter ability, the one that I love the most. Victory Rush. It is the bread and butter of the Arms Warrior. Damn son of a... Well, you can take this, because I will wait. Because I'm supposed to have the, 75% of my kills, and I can't be doing that when I have other people running around helping me and stuff. And I'm not even wanting their help or asking for the help. They're just popping up out of nowhere and be like, hey, look at me, I'm going to help you. I'm helping. And in reality, I'm just like, ugh, go away. Oh, snap. I waited a little too long. Oh, that's okay. He's dead anyway. And I killed him without anyone's help. Thank you very much. There's just something utterly satisfying when you see your character just kink and parry with the big old two-handed sword. It's just they've done the melee animations justice now, and I really enjoy what they've done to the game.
King's honor, friend.
Well, I guess I need to pick.
Light bless you.
Yes, but I am not a hammer guy. I'm a sword and axe kind of guy. So, sword it is.
For the Alliance.
Oh, okay, so we've almost made it to halfway to 10, so... Oh, well, we are halfway to 10.
Good day to you.
We're doing alright.
Have a good one.
I know that this first area here in Elwyn Forest is not going to be really any different in comparison to how the leveling used to be. It's once we actually move past Elwyn Forest that things are going to actually become a bit of a challenge. Because I can't out-level a zone now. I can't be 2 or 3 levels higher and be working on a different zone. Because now everything is going to scale. And so because of that, it is definitely going to be a lot more fun, a lot more challenging in this Ironman challenge. Now, I will be grabbing first aid because I can't imagine doing it without it.
Light bless you. You need something? See you around. You need something? Safe travels.
So it looks like they did fix that, which is a little bit of a shame. I'm almost positive it was that item, the bracers that I just equipped. back before 7.3.5, they used to actually give 3 stamina and 3 strength, which is a huge boost at this level, and it still counted because it was still a white item. However, it doesn't look like it works anymore, so with that being the case, we will just keep trucking.
See you later. King's order, friend. Be careful.
I hope there's not too bad of an echo or a reverb in my mic right now. I am actually recording in a new area. I just set up a desk and a chair in my spare bedroom, and I'm going to be using that for streaming and everything now, as an actual official workspace, and so.
Hey there. Safe travels. Hey. Hello. Be careful.
Perhaps it was these ones. We're going to go ahead and find out really quick. Huh. Interesting.
Need help?
That, I remember, being a lot
Safe travels.
harder to do. That's okay. Oh, Narg, you beautiful bastard, you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bastard. So worth killing because of that extra bag.
You need something? Be careful.
Huh. I don't remember him actually having that before.
It's too far away.
And seeing as I'm not using heirlooms, I will be grabbing quests that I normally wouldn't grab.
Same to you. See you later.
Simply for the little bit of extra XP that I can get off of them. out through the Fargo Deep Mine. Completed. Fantastic. But let's kill some more of these little bastards.
Out of range.
There's actually something that I've been submitting suggestions on for some time now, and they've gone through and they've retroactively fixed a lot of the professions. So, like for instance, take leatherworking. Leatherworking, you used to just make just the leather items, and if you were a hunter, especially when they got rid of you having to wear leather at first and then training for your mail armor at level 40, they've changed that. So now hunters who wear only mail can make mail items from level 1, essentially. And they haven't actually fixed blacksmithing to do the same thing. Blacksmithing is still kind of just a mess, honestly. All of the early on items are just they're all mail items, and for the most part, there's like maybe 2 or 3 plate items that you can make, and those 2 or 3 plate items you can make are all white quality right at the very beginning of the profession, which have no real value to a warrior or a paladin or anyone really, for that matter. Let's just anyone. So I personally believe that they need to go back through and they need to change and fix and bring it up to the same standards as some of the other professions. The reason why I bring up blacksmithing is that will be the profession I give this guy when I actually get him to max level, or if he dies. If he dies, then I will be throwing on heirlooms, and we will just grind it out and keep going from there. But we are going to do our very best to complete the challenge and not screw up, which means I definitely need to pay attention to the quest dialogue when there are certain quest things that happen. Backstory: I was running a paladin in the Ironman challenge. Had her at like 37. Did a quest in Stranglethorn, and the trolls capture me. I'm in Zul'Gurub. I'm like dazed and discombobulated and all that, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is just an RP thing. I just gotta wait for someone to show up. They're gonna, out me out of there or whatever, and I'm good. I didn't have to pay that much attention, so I went back to watching whatever YouTube video I was watching at the time. Unbeknownst to me, there was something that I needed to pay attention to, and I needed to watch, because there was a ladder that popped up that I needed to click on, otherwise I got sacrificed and dead. And so that was my end of my very first ever Ironman challenge. Was I died to a quest mechanic that I should not have if I had just been paying attention. And I've been hearing a lot of complaints about how leveling is so much harder now. It's not for casual players. It's not for, but at the same time, there were so many people saying, "Well, it's too easy," and it was too. So I mean, make up your minds, for crying out loud. I mean, I personally, I love this idea of level scaling, and I would love it if it all scaled to full max level. Like, everything, everywhere, full max level. I would love that. Because it would actually mean going back and doing story stuff would actually be worth doing. Because then I would be getting rewards that were actually, you know, I'd be getting gold and actual, like, rep and things like that, instead of sitting here like this. So I think that this new level scaling, I think it's fantastic, and I am glad they finally implemented it, and I say it's about dang time. It's about darn time. I love it.
Hello. See you around.
And I feel like I'll actually get the actual experience from the zones that I'm supposed to now. Whereas before I felt like I was just cruising through stuff too quickly, and I like this. I like this pace. I feel like this is a more natural, more well-rounded pace. Like, you shouldn't be level 15 by the time you're done with Elwyn Forest. You should be like level 10.
You for you. Safe travel. Light be with you. For the Alliance.
So
Hello. See you around.
Crystal Kelp Frog. All these awesome people sitting there dueling, which would definitely get me killed if I attempted to do anything like that. Really need to get the water strider. Oh, see, and that would be great if I could use green items. That would be great. Oh, that was lucky. I thought for sure I was gonna die there. That was quite a lot of little Murloc dudes. Hey, there we go. See, this right here, I would totally love this to be able to throw that on. I mean, look at that. 2.1 damage per second and an extra stamina. Ah. But we will not, because we will be following the rules. So unfortunately, that does get sold. But fortunately for me, it is worth almost 3 silver.
You need something? See you later.
What can I help you with?
We're gonna grab another bag, just so that I'm...
Good day to you. Safe travels.
helping the young lovers, the Romeo and Juliet of Elwyn Forest. Maybelle McClure and what is it? Tommy Joe Stonefield. It's pretty sweet. It's a little sweet. I actually haven't done this this particular quest line in a really long time, because most of the time I just go straight into the Further Concerns quest, which is over at the logging mill.
Safe travels.
Oh man, and I've already got execute. What? At level 8, execute? Awesome. Alright. Yeah, nah. Warrior's gonna be a little bit unstoppable now. I'm a little bit excited. What we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna kill off this bear. Because it's a bear! Oh, look, execute! Ha ha ha. Just, you don't even need heirlooms. I said, what? I don't need no heirlooms. I need no stinking green gear. I got the whites. I'm good with the whites. Uh-oh. Yep. Damn it. Alright, sorry, Mr. Bear. You gotta die, because the bandit came after me, too. Man, that execute, it is, yes! So sexy. My goodness, I'm fading out pretty fast here, guys. I'm trying to push forward to level 10, but I will be honest, I am
Go with honor.
having a hard time. I'm still not completely over this flu, and it is still kicking my butt. I'm gonna push through hopefully here in the next little bit to level 10, and then I'm gonna have to call it. Alright, here we are. Next bit of quests. Bounty on Murlocs. The Stormwind army has placed a bounty on Murloc lurkers and foragers in Elwyn. Slaughter them and bring God Thomas their torn Murloc fins, and the Stormwind army will reward you well. The Murlocs have built a village at Stonecairn Lake north of here, and another to the south where the stream forks. Bring 8 torn Murloc fins to guard Thomas at the East Elwyn Bridge. Wanted, James Clark, by decree of the Stormwind Armory. My god, I can't read, apparently. By decree of the Stormwind Army, a bounty has been placed on the head of James Clark. Clark is wanted for robbery, burglary, arson, and murder. He is also a suspect in the kidnapping and disappearance of the Brackwell's prized pig, Princess. James Clark has last been seen heading towards Eastvale Logging Camp. Bring James Clark to justice and report to Marshal McCree at Eastvale Logging Camp. Kill James Clark and take James Clark's head. It's a bit over the top. Can't we just arrest him?
Light bless you. For the Alliance.
Oh, right, well. Apparently, the idea of justice in Azeroth is, kill first, kill some more, once everyone's dead and has no more heads, then try and ask some questions. Oh no!
It's too far away.
That's 2 of 8. I think I saw what I think I saw.
I'm out of range.
I know that might have sounded very cryptic, but... well, perhaps I didn't. No? Yes? Okay. As long as I time my victory rushes well, I can stay pretty much capped off on health. And another severing axe. Fantastic. If only... plus that parry sound is just so satisfying. The whole... Why am I walking? That's right, I have a mount. I'm silly. I am a silly person. Here we have a level 9 monk. Bugger off.
I need a target.
I am actually going to go look for the rare. Is she down there? Is she down there? I don't see her. Nope, she's not. Alright, that's cool. Well, since I had to come in here anyway for the quest, I figure I may as well at least check to see if the rare is there, which those themselves are worth, like, a quest worth of XP when you kill them. Now, I could have done a hunter for the Ironman challenge, but I felt like that would be a little too easy, a little too cheater mode. Simply because you rely on that pet so much, and if you know what you're doing, you can, if your pet dies, you can just feign death, revive pet, and ice trap. I mean, it's just all kinds of silliness would be. I mean, I'm just saying. So I went with something a little bit harder, and whose main heal is going to be Victory Rush. Alright, we need me some bears. Ew. That's grisly and grotesque. He got ate. Eaten. Devoured? Seriously, love me that execute. Ooh, the collector.
King's honor, friend. Farewell. You need something? Safe travels.
Light be with you. Be careful.
So you knew that dude you wanted dead? Well, here's his head. I find this rather grisly and grotesque. I mean, let's be honest. Isn't it funny how when you're running an Ironman challenge, when you're not supposed to be using green items or anything other than white, that you find lots and lots of those.
I'm out of range.
Ah, finally a bear. Ah, damn it! Go away! All of a sudden I see this judgment hammer come flying out of nowheres. Kills the bear. I'm like, God damn it, that was supposed to be my kill. Thank you very much. I was just waiting for my frickin' execute to proc, but no! This particular area up here is an area that I remember when back in the early days of Burning Crusade, this was actually a very difficult area. Just how closely the Murlocs were bunched together, how easily they would all swarm you, and no,
Far away.
good girl. Thank you for not helping. I really don't need help, and I don't want help.
I need to get closer. Too far away.
Hi, Mr. Murloc. I'll jump up here and kill you. Totally do it. He thought he was going to drink a potion. I said no. Aww. He got the potion off right as I was hitting my execute. Boom, level 9. Alright. We're doing all right. I mean, I'm still probably gonna I'm definitely gonna have to get off once I get to 10 because I can feel myself fading. So I'm actually a little bit surprised that I lasted this long. I don't have an interrupt. I hate when I go to use macros and use abilities that I don't have yet. That is the one thing that I actually try to be very good about, is interrupts. In raids and dungeons and in anything, I try to always use my interrupts whenever it's something that could potentially wipe everybody. Huh. Still need one more, huh? There it is. We've gotten all the wood, we've gotten all the...
Well met. Light bless you.
Alright, let's go get linen scrap, along with the collector's ring. Go ahead and turn these 2 quests in as well. No, I'm not going to use it. It's worth the most money.
Light bless you.
Always take what's worth the most money. That is what I have always come to find. Now, there may or may not be a rare up, and there is not. Sometimes there can be a rare boar here in this pumpkin patch.
I can't attack that target.
Ooh, that knockdown. Ah, okay, I get it. You don't like me. Okay, I get it. You don't like me. No need to kick me in my face. Oh, but that's exactly the reason why they need to kick you in the face. Alright, now that is going to be tough. Yikes! Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. Oh, this is very, very bad. And that is the end of the Ironman challenge, ladies and gentlemen. I took on way too many. Alright. Well, now we're just going to go ahead and level like normal. Well, with that being the case, we are going to go ahead and just power through and get the experience of leveling in these new...
I need to get closer.
Yeah, unfortunately, I did fail, and I'm not going to start over. But that is okay. Yes, from what I understand, the new leveling level scaling is going to be fun anyway. So, unfortunately, that was a bust. I ended up pulling that extra mob that was sitting outside there as well, and just could not take all 4 of them at the same time. That is okay. It is a-okay. Stuff, it happens. But this way, at least you get to see me run some dungeons, and you'll see some new content that... and you can actually tell me what you want me to do in the comments. Whether you want me to run some dungeons, run some battlegrounds, we could just screw around, have some fun.
I can't attack that.
What I really need are some bears. And that being the case, I will probably also go ahead and adjust it to play with a controller. And I will be sending him bags over from one of my other tailorers, and we will just get him leveled up. That way, I have one of literally every class at 100 or higher. And I will actually continue working on leveling all of them. Now, I have not seen this rare ever. And this way we can also actually take our talents and so that we can have a little bit more fun. Yes, the challenge is over. Unfortunately, I have failed the challenge at level 9. Didn't even get to level 10.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
And there's all those quests finished. And we're going to go ahead and turn in all of these, and that is going to be the end of the episode today, ladies and gentlemen. If you want me to try again for the Ironman challenge, let me hear it in the comments. If not, otherwise we will go ahead and continue leveling up the rest of my class characters, being that this is actually one of the last few that I have.
For the Alliance.
But give me a like, share if you like what you saw, and leave a comment down below.
Need help? Go with honor, friend.
Need help? Be careful.
Well met. Light bless you.
Get him back over to Goldshire and drop him off in the inn after turning in the Jasper Lode mine. We will also be grabbing the quest for the Westbrook garrison as well, which leads into the short little Hogger quest. And so, but we will be doing that next time. I am a little bit disappointed in myself that I died so quickly, so easily. And I know that if I needed to, if I really tried, I could run it again. But I'd like to hear what everyone's comments are. If you want to see me actually try again for the Ironman challenge, let me know in the comments. I'm more than happy to do it, but it's definitely going to be a little bit harder now.
Need help? Go with honor, friend.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for today. Hope you all have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.